Did you notice that God is so certain that this is going to happen that he speaks as if it's done? He uses the past tense. Those whom he predestined, he called. And those he called, he justified. And those he justified, he glorified. He is so absolutely certain it's going to happen that he uses the past tense. Now, that's not really that unusual. Have you ever noticed that almost, well, I don't know that I could say this. Maybe I could say it this way. Probably most prophetic passages are in the past tense. In the book of the Revelation, it's amazing how many times God talks in the past tense about something that's going to happen in the future. In the book of Isaiah, for example, Isaiah writes 700 years before Jesus is ever born, and he writes about the death of Jesus on the cross. And this is and he uses a past tense. He said he was wounded for our transgressions. That was 700 years before he was ever born. And he's using the past tense. He uses the past tense as if to say, it is so absolutely certain that it will happen that I can speak of it as if it has already taken place. You do understand with God, there is no past, present, or future, right? We think in past and in present and future. God doesn't. J.P. Macbeth had a great illustration of this when he says the way he could describe it is if I were to take you up on top of a tall, tall building and you were to look down and you were to see a person here on a bench, and the person gets up off of the bench and he begins his journey from there, and you know where he's going. You're watching him get up from the bench, and he is moving toward a goal. But his past to you is present because you're looking at it, right? And where he is on the journey to you is present because you're looking at him. And where he's going to you is present because you see where he's going. So the past, present, and future, from God's perspective, it's all present. God doesn't have a past tense perspective on us, and he speaks as if it is going to happen from here, past, present, and with God, it's all present. And his purpose is for us to be like Jesus.